mean, from our perspective, we're just saying up here, we're one of the more frustrating games to watch. I imagine that's right up there, one of the more frustrating games to manage as well.
Yeah, we'll play a lot worse than that and win a game, won't we? I feel. It was both teams like to play, you could see, and they've dominated every other team they've played. They didn't dominate us today. I think it was 50-50 in terms of the possession, and we've had the better chances. They score. One thing I was very disappointed about is our game management. With a minute to go, we shouldn't let them even have a chance on our goal, even let alone come into the final third. And for us, that's not good enough. And then really that was their only shot on target. On the stats, there was one that dribbled the verge, and all right, Matt Smith, he's missed the target where he probably should put it on target. But if Kieran's goes in, a little bender in the far post, and a few others, it was a frustrating afternoon in terms of that. As soon as they came out second half, you could see they just wanted to defend their half, didn't they?
They showed you a lot of respect in that second half, didn't they? And they started. It was like Walsall, wasn't it, on the Tuesday in the second half? Does that frustrate you as well? The fact that you kind of had that half an hour, 45 minutes of Walsall, you couldn't quite find the breakthrough, and it was very similar today.
Yeah, look, we work on things to try and find a way, and we've got to work a bit harder and find the solutions to unlock that. And again, they're within their right to do that, and to sit in the half and screen and block and stop you, that's part of the game, and we've got to find the solutions to unlock that. And we didn't today. On other days we will. On other days, the one like Kieran's effort and a few others go in. First half, Kieran has that good save, and then Sam has a couple of efforts, and Danny just misses a header, but Sam Sherring has the volley, and the keeper just tips it over the bar. So you'd want more, but it was hard. It was frustrating. It was a frustrating afternoon.
You mentioned the Salford goal. It was a sloppy one to concede, and it's the timing of it, isn't it? The old cliche, right before half time. They don't probably come out like that in the second half if they don't score that goal. No,
exactly, and unfortunately, that's unlike us that we conceded there at that moment. We should be going in at 0-0, and obviously more learning for us as well.
Both teams showed each other a lot of respect in the first 20-25 minutes. Obviously, both teams comfortable at keeping the ball. There's that danger if you start running at them, they just play through you. And then it was a slow-paced game, was it? Like a chess match in that first half. Was it difficult to inject some tempo into it without being out of position?
Look, Jake, they've most games they've had plus 65% possession. They've absolutely dominated teams on the ball, up to 70 in most games, and we didn't want to sit back, but we blocked lines of pass and tried to make it difficult, and did that, and won the ball, and pressed them a couple of times and won the ball. So, and they did the same to us really, and two teams that tactically played a strong game, but it was always going to be probably the first goal in that game.
You've had illness, an injury over the last week or so as well. It's not an excuse, as you'll say, but as a kind of mitigating circumstance around players who, obviously, you can't blame them if they've been ill. They come in, they give the better. Just that sharpness is a bit lacking. How much of a problem has it been over the last 10 days or so?
It's been awful to try and spin plates, and then today you've got 4 or 5 that not 4 or 5, yeah, 5 actually that got off their sick bed, haven't been in training, and gone out there and played. No one knows the context of that. Louis Apire's ill, so this bug keeps going around the group at the moment. So Josh still ill down there. Bergie hasn't been in since Tuesday because he's been ill, and got out of bed to play today for us. And then Sam's recovering still, and I played him 90, which I probably shouldn't have, but you can't take your top goal scorer off, and you hope he gets that chance. So it's been hugely tough, very stressful, and we just hope we're at the back end of it and nothing else comes up.
Just finally, John, you've got a week to hopefully recover as well, and I mean, what a game to go into as well, or the next two in terms of league games as well, probably in Leighton Orient and Stevenage. Some great games to look forward to.
Yeah, I just said to the boys, no better way to bounce back, and you want these big games. And as a player, as players, and a team, we've put ourselves up there. We're still third. Get perspective on it. We're 5 points off top. We've had a great run. But all we've got to do now is we go to Orient and we go there really positive and like we always do, try and get the win.
Thanks for talking to us.